Hi everyone, welcome to the next part of making the high poly. We're going to jump right in. As you can see, I'm already making adjustments to the gear. I connect the side edges with two segments, and now I'm going to select the top and the bottom polygons, and I'm going to scale them inwards. So yeah, that looks better already. So now I'm going to move on to the top part of the machine. First of all, I'm going to adjust the shape just so it looks more like on the reference picture. Okay, bring those edges to the front, also the back ones. Okay, so now first of all I'm going to adjust the shape a little bit more, and after that I'm going to collapse the symmetry because we won't need it anymore. Okay, so I've collapsed the symmetry. Paste the mesh smooth as an instance, and now I'm going to start adding some edges to harden my sides. And of course pay attention that I'm going to harden the bottom side more than I'm going to do so on the top, as you can see on the reference here. It's exactly that way. So I'm going to select those front edges and bring them inwards. Like so. Now I'm going to select that edge loop and bring it down. Also do the same here, and as you can see it's already looking better. Okay, now I have to harden this part at the back. Oh, I'm going to do so. Okay, so now I'm going to select those vertices at the end, and the ones at the other side, and bring them up, and do the same for the bottom ones, only bring them down. Okay, I'm thinking what should I do next. I think that I'm going to do that extruded element at the middle there. So I'll select the middle elements, ring select them, and connect them. And after that I'm going to select the side two vertices. Actually select all three vertices and scale them, but yeah, I've selected accidentally the ones on the back, so I scale them like so. I need to make a connect here. Use the edge constraint. Yeah, and using the scale I'm going to straighten my edge loop, and I'm trying to position it on the right place. After that, delete the polygons, and using the shift drag, I'm going to create that extruded part at the middle. So now what is left for me to do here is to make the inner side of this part. Yeah, I'm just yeah, I realized that I have to fix my part just a little bit, like that. Use the scale to straighten the selection up. And now with the scale again, I'm going to create the inner part. Okay, so next, again, use the ring selection and connect the edges so that we harden the selection, the edges, and we need to do that at the back also. Select only those edges there and use connect and slide the new edge to the side. After that, we have to create that to connect that vertex with the one at the back. As you can see, that that works better. So now we'll do the same for the other side. Slide that, yeah, delete the minus, and it goes on the other way. Again, connect to the same vertex. And for the final thing I'm going to do here is select all the those side edges and make a connection there, exactly the same way we did before, only this time I'm going to cut through the middle of the polygons, just because it's better to do it this way in this particular place. Okay, connect the two vertices, and now when we apply the mesh smooth, as you can see, our element looks better. At the front, I think we have to add another edge. Yeah, another edge like so, because it didn't look exactly right. Yeah, I'm going to look at it with the end result of the mesh smooth showing. Yeah, as you can see, it looks okay now. Okay, bring another edge here to the middle and weld those vertices in the middle like so. Okay, so now I'm going to select all the vertices on that edge, and I'm going to bring them down in order to straighten the edge. Yeah, bring them down like so. Deselect the ones that are already close enough and continue with those that need to be moved a little bit more. Yeah, That's already looking quite better. Okay, so now I'm going to move that end side just a little bit in. Yeah, like so, because I noticed on my reference that it wasn't sticking out that much. And now I'm going to create the big pole that is used to connect those two parts with the big bolt at the top. At the top. Okay, start off with a cylinder, and I delete the top, the bottom polygon, and move the top one to upwards. Then I'm going to adjust the thickness a little bit, as I think that it wasn't big enough, and I'm going to go ahead and start creating the the detail at the top. I'm going to harden the edges like you see here. Okay, so now as everything is hardened, I'm going to create the big bolt at the top. I'm going to use the one we already have. I'm just going to copy it to the top. Okay. Position it properly. Yes, scale it a little bit just so it fits right. Yeah, now I'm going to attach it, and I'm going to select the top element and attach the pole like that. Okay, so that's looking better already. Now we're going to move to the next part, which I think is the connection between the top element and the motor side. So I'm adjusting the back side, and I'm thinking that maybe I should do an extrude here. On those edges, but I've actually decided that it's not a good idea, so I'm going to bring them back again, the vertices back again, and I'm going to create a box and create those elements from it. Okay, so now I'm going to use the box and create those two elements at the back and also the one at the top. Okay, so I'll ring select those edges and I'm going to make a connection there, because I plan on you know, attaching this part with the top part, and therefore using the mesh smooth. So I need to straighten, harden the edges. Yeah, that already looks better. So I need to create one more copy of this box. Okay, make it bigger. I think that looks okay. Move everything back just so it touches the motor base. Okay, so now I have to use the that box we just created one more time to create the top piece. First I'm looking around to see how should I proceed. You know, I need yeah, I need a bolt from this part, because as you probably seen on the reference, I have some big bolts there at the side. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to bring them to the place, and I'm going to position them properly. Maybe make them a bit bigger. Yeah, like so. Draw those vertices back, and also make another copy of that bolt. The bolts over here have to be, you know, extremely strong, because as you can see, they're holding the whole weight of that top piece. So yeah, they have to be long and very strong to hold that much weight. Okay, so I'm thinking right now, what should I do next? Take a look at my reference, and yeah, I'm going to do that top box element I was talking about. So isolate the things we're going to use. So make a copy of that element, rotate it back 90 degrees, and I'm going to make it a bit thinner and move it to place like so. Also, I'll have to scale it a little bit more because it was too big. And also scale it on the y-axis, move it to place just so it's centered. Yeah, I think that's about right. Okay, so again I'm going to create the hole, that pole that goes through it. So I'm going to you know, connect those edges to create the polygons that will be needed for the making of the hole. And again, as we did before, I'm going to use a cylinder to create the hole. You know, it will be slightly bigger than the pole, and has to be with 8 sides. Okay, I have to center it like so. Okay, now I'm going to you know, turn off the mesh smooth just so I can center my cylinder better. Use the cut tool and cut the edges we need for the hole. Okay, so now I'm going to start creating the hole itself. You know, I used again the scale and the move tool. Yeah, but first of all, I decided that I'm going to delete half of my plate, just because I don't have to cut the hole on the other side as well. So I will mirror it on the y-axis and attach them to each other, and also weld the middle section. And of course, so we're going to select it and delete it. So now I can go ahead and create my my hole. In the front I can see how much I should you know, extrude it. Use the scale to fit my hole, and go ahead and weld all the vertices into place. Now we're going to use the connect to harden all the edges on all sides, like we did you know, with almost everything. Okay, and we have to do so on the inner side like so. Yeah, I think that's all right now. Yeah, everything's looking good. I'm going to fix my hole a bit, make it bigger. As I told you, it has to be bigger than the pole. Yeah, you can even see it on the reference. You know, it's obviously bigger than the pole. Unhide all the other elements that we had hidden. And now we're going to make the bolts for this top part. I'm going to scale them a bit. They're not as big as those on the side. Okay, bring that down and put a few bolts in place. Okay, that looks good. So now I guess that now we should move on to the next part, which will be I guess that we're going to make those buttons on the side that are used to, you know, work with the machine. Use another reference picture. Some of the pictures are, you know, with with an awful quality, but they were taken with the photos were taken with a mobile phone, so you know it's something. Okay, now I've detached that part and I've centered the pivot. Delete the back polygon as we don't need it. Move it just so it touches the main mesh. And again here I'm going to see the look at the end result while I'm connecting the edges, just so I see what happens when I change the value in real time. You know, I think that I think that I should move them a bit. Yeah, I have to connect the side elements, the side edges, of course. Yeah. So what happened now is something that Camtasia does, and I don't know why. You know, suddenly I stopped seeing my right mouse button menus. You know, as I clicked with the right mouse button, nothing happens. You know, the menu obviously comes out because you know, I can't click anything at the moment, but neither I, neither you, nor you can see the menu. So that's not good, but I have no choice but to continue. Okay, so we've connected everything, and now I'm going to inset it and put it into place. Adjust it just so it fits the dimensions we see on the reference picture. Okay, now I'm going to extrude the middle polygon in and adjust the sides. They're too thick, you know, we have to move them in. I mean, yeah, move them in. Like so. So we're going to do the same on the other side. And also, when I drag select, you know, you don't see that, I don't know how it's called, that selection gizmo or something, the rectangle that that's creating when you're dragging and holding the left mouse button. I also don't see that, you know, while I'm modeling right now. It's some kind of bug. I don't know why Camtasia does that, but if somebody from Camtasia is watching this, please fix your your program. Okay, so now I'm trying to fix the smoothing on the outer edges, and yeah, I've deleted the inner part. I'm going to create it again. I'm not really happy with what I've done, so I've deleted it. I'm going to make it one more time, but first of all I have to adjust the sides, you know, just so they're smoother. You can see on the reference picture that the outer edges are harder, but those inner edges here where the buttons are a lot smoother. So that's what I'm doing right now, selecting them one by one, and I'm adjusting it. Okay, I think that's about right. So again, I'm going to select the border edges and start creating the inner part using the move and the scale tools, like so. Bring those edges back, scale that a bit, fix it up. Okay, cap that inner part, and as you can see, that's already looking a lot better. Of course, we're going to have to create the buttons inside. I've decided that I'm going to create those buttons from a separate mesh, but first of all I have to connect all those edges, just so they're not any angles inside. Keep everything in quads and you'll do fine. So as I told you, I'm going to create the buttons now by starting off with a cylinder, something pretty simple actually. You know, just adjust it on the right spot, and after adjusting it, convert it to editable poly. First of all, bring the sides a bit up and delete the front and the back polygon. Using the scale and the move tool again, I'm going to create the inner part of the buttons. I'm going to create one button actually, and I'm going to copy it. There's no point in creating all of them separately since they're the same. Yeah, something like that. I'm just going to harden that edge there. Also the ones in the middle. Okay, I'm going to attach now that button, and as you can see, with the mesh smooth on, I think that it looks pretty good. So I'm going to center it a bit and create 3 more copies. Yeah, like so. Going to center them a bit. So now all that's left for me to do is create those side screws or bolts. I'm not sure what they are, and since I've already have some bolts, I'm going to use them again, but first I'm adjusting some vertices. Okay, so yeah, okay, so I think that I'm done with the overall shape. All that's left for me to do now, as I said before, is to put the screws in. So I'm going to use these ones that I've already created, detach them, and you know, oops, I'm making some mistake here. You know, I'm clicking things that I shouldn't be clicking. Maybe it's late in the night while I'm doing this. So yeah, I center the pivot and I bring it to its place, scale it a bit, and put it where it should be, like so. Okay, so make 3 more copies like that, position them properly, and attach them like so. Okay, so I guess that's it for this part now. I'm going to see you in the next part when we're going to continue creating the high poly mesh. Don't forget to save your project, and bye bye.